speaking Filipino, teaching in Filipino, teaching others to speak Filipino, that Americans and others, including even some Filipinos. If you don't know, the Philippines has over 90 different dialects and languages, Filipino kind of being the unifying language, which is why you want to learn this, is so you can speak to pretty much anyone in the Philippines if you need to. Where do I want to begin? There's lots of things that I want to do. On Pinoy Quick Speak, I want to make it fun, make it casual. This isn't like, oh, you paid me lots of money. Speaking Filipino, teaching in Filipino, teaching others to speak Filipino, that Americans and others, including even some Filipinos. That's weird. I don't know, the Philippines has over 90 different dialects and languages. Volume on that. There we go. That was weird. Like I said, this is my first time. If you hear that little voice in the background, it's my daughter. She's half Filipino, so me and my wife have been teaching her Filipino. So I kind of want to take what I've learned from teaching her Filipino and give it to you guys, and also kind of go along the same journey that I did, which was, first you got to learn how to pronounce it. Pronunciation is so crucial to speaking Tagalog. I know it doesn't seem like that. I said Tagalog, Filipino. Filipino is based off of Tagalog, so you can use them interchangeably, pretty much. They're pretty much the same. So if you get confused, just know Tagalog, Filipino, same thing. But first we're going to focus on pronunciation. Words aren't pronounced the same, obviously, between different languages. Good thing is that the Filipino language isn't some different script. It's the English script, so you can at least recognize the letters, but there is a different pronunciation. And then we're going to go into grammar. I know people don't like learning grammar. I didn't like learning grammar of English. Why would I want to learn grammar of another language? But, contrary to what other language sites, language apps would have you believe, that you can just learn basic phrases and get by, I guess you can, but if you learn the grammar, you're going to be able to communicate better, clearer, and in a rate and a pace that would set apart from people that are just reading from booklets or just learn phrases, because you're going to understand what's being said to you as well. After that, we're going to practice listening. And listening is probably the hardest thing. Sorry, my little daughter is off to the side, putting paper everywhere. Ewan, wag mong gagawin. Do my own horn again. But listening, once you start listening and able to hear the grammar, see, I told you this is paper that she's playing with. Your mom's not going to be very happy that you found that. She's gonna yell at you in Tagalog. And you need this. Gather up all the paper. Kunin mo lahat, ha? Kunin mo. Then put them here, okay? I probably should have done this when she was asleep. But I just wanted to try this out and get introduced. Where was I? Listening. Oh, listening. After we start listening, we're gonna build vocabulary. Once we start building vocabulary, we're going to start talking about culture. And you're going to probably wonder, shouldn't we be talking about culture the whole time? Yes and no. Because culture, I think, is important once you start really understanding the language, what's being said to you, then you got to understand why they say it. There are things that we'd say in English that Filipinos would never say. And there's things that Filipinos say that, translated directly, be like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And since the language structure, the sentence structure is so different, you have to think different. And in order to understand why they think that way, you have to understand the culture of it. And I think that would be a great way to learn. And just talking about Pinoy Quick Speak, we're going to have a blog that's going to be attached to this with a lesson, so you can read over what we just talked about with the YouTube video, so it's not like you won't have something to go back and be like, what the crap? So you're not just constantly hitting refresh on the YouTube page. There'll also be exercises for you to practice. There'll be additional things talking about Filipino culture, Filipino history. You want to come say hi? Yeah, this is my little Philam. Can you say hi? Can you say mabuhay? Mabuhay. Mabuhay. Just a quick thing, mabuhay is kind of like viva. It means live, life, long live. And it's just something that Filipinos say. It's kind of like the Spanish viva, viva, or, French, viva la France. Mabuhay, right? Yeah, so I look forward to working with you guys. I look forward to interacting with you guys. Hopefully, as we get this started, these live streams won't just be me talking to the endless internet, throwing my voice out there. Anyone, can you say paalam? Can you say paalam? Paalam means goodbye. So we'll see you next time, and we'll see you later.
Ready.